from the beginning, when I joined, it was because you valued the things that I did. I was apparently funny, I was entertaining, and I would make, a good person to be part of the community. And it's kind of like, a little payback. A community where I could, express myself and be respected by others with quite similar interests, be a part of something, kind of as my tribute to that, paying my respects. I keep coming back to events and other activities because I like the little community that we've created, and I hope to see it grow as an admin.
I do believe communities on online spaces work very well. For one, obviously people who actually put like passion and joy into the community, who have good moderation, and who just try to create an atmosphere that everyone can enjoy. I think the community is very well organized. It's very well done. The people are very enjoyable to interact with. The events are always chosen very well. I know they're chosen by members of the community, which I also think is a very nice touch. The community input, so people can host their own events. I don't think a lot of groups do that. They usually have like a couple of dedicated people that host. So I really enjoy the fact that we as members of the community can host our own events with mini games and worlds that we want. It really helps like integrate you into the community even more.
I mean, you meet new people with the same interests, with the same stuff that you're like into. You make new friends, make connections here. I mean, if you're quite the lonely person, you might not be at the end of the day. Quite needed for like a social being, because we humans are kind of social beings. Probably the fact that in person I do have a lot of like anxiety and I'm unable to just talk to people normally. While like online, I basically hide myself, like my face. People don't actually like look at me like the actual me. Instead, they look like at like a persona, which but it eases like a little bit. It eases my mind. It's like, okay, they're not actually staring at me. They're just talking to me.
It was very weird at first, but I quickly adapted. The people there were pretty friendly, even if I didn't interact much. I took more of a role as an orbiter, but they all seemed pretty friendly and welcoming.
I mean, I've been here since the start, I would say. Like, when did it start again? 2025 in February, March or something? January? But I mean, I really like the audience anarchy events because, like, doing improv, I can just, let loose, pretend to be someone else a bit, just, exaggerate a bit with my traits, Like, usually I'm, like, calm, collected, but when I have to, for example, in Audience Anarchy play, I don't know, the angry neighbor or something like that, I can just let loose and just go wild with that. Ranking up is not really a thing I ever strive for in places. I'm fine just vibing and just take stuff as it happens, and like, the becoming a staff member is just, it's a thing that happened, and I mean, I am a responsible adult, so like, I know how to deal with it as well, how to act properly. Being with people who you share something with, might that be a common interest, a common goal, or like where you live or something like that, Like in VR chat, at least here in VR peeps, we all love being in VR, more or less, which like I already said, it's a special type of place, honestly, where you find different people than in real life, of course. Which because like it gives you more freedom to express yourself. And like finding like-minded people, which is what a community is all about, is very strong in this sense here.
What I enjoy most about the community is just being able to hang out with community members. And like I mentioned, various games we play, like, sorry, I'm getting a little riled up, games like, one we're doing now, VR chat, or say, what was it? Jackbox? You can't play that game with too little players, as long as it's not good with you guys, it's always a blast. Just being able to hang out with community members is what I enjoy the most. Just about everyone in the community has, shares an interest, whether it be hit video games such as Undertale, or the other one, Deltarune, or, same interest in, like, music or movies or whatever, And I think, with all those different, like, interests, we can combine together in virtual spaces such as VR chat and, just have a great time. There are some transgressions here and there, but those are, just temporary things that get settled pretty quickly. The real world is very bad. Like, I don't want to get into anything political, but just, current world events and everything, like, it just feels so bad, just like the cost of living and whatnot, like in 2025, like no. But being in an online space is kind of, a form of escapism I like a lot. Because, I get to talk with people, although I'm not really there with them technically. It feels like I'm there, especially within a virtual reality space. Like, you being here, like, I just feel so much more comfortable, I feel like anyone, if I can vibe and just live more comfortably in a virtual space with others than in the real world. If I could just stay here permanently in this digital world, I would. But that's not realistic.
I do feel more comfortable online for some reason. IRL, it's like you would have to go to somewhere, meet up. I hear this from my mother, the 40-year-old women type. They talk, yeah, let's meet up one time. I need to go drink coffee, and then they don't do it for 3 years. Online, it's easier. Just hop on call, or here in case on VR and see each other without needing to really go somewhere, travel somewhere. It's easier. Also, IRL, it's harder to find people my type, my friendships. Like, I like you people because you're kind of like me, I guess, I don't know how to describe it, just friendship-wise. My classmates, I don't socialize outside of school. I'm with them in class because, well, can't really pick it. But being friends outside class, like meeting up, that's just not my type. I don't know why. There's so much to go wrong IRL more than VR. VR, virtual, okay, you make a mistake, you can't do much damage, I guess. It's easier. Also more comfortable for me.
Mostly the events, like, they can get very goofy, sometimes strange, sometimes it gets out of whack, but overall, it's like closely moderated and a lot of fun for everyone.
Having your own little like circle of people that you can know and trust, it makes me honestly feel like I actually have something to do instead of just, moping around and being lonely all day. Because half of the time, I remember I was in various groups all this time ago, but it's like I keep joining groups, leaving groups. But this one, it seems like I'm sticking to a lot more than I would have expected, despite the hardships.
Community. It's a wide term. Community means many things, not just a group of people that have the same interest. Community means standing together when everything can run loose and knowing that you have each other's back. Even your family is technically a community of people who care for you and are going to support you no matter what happens. People who are willing to help you out and guide you towards a better path to get in somewhere because you'll want to get there. That's what a community is.
Community, for me, is something you can trust. People which you can share your deepest thoughts with, your emotions, your secrets, how you truly feel, and that they won't turn their back on you. That they will help you. That they will support you. That they will guide you through your life. That they will help you, give you reach out to you, that they give you the tools so you can build yourself up when you've been struck down. A community is like a safe place, a second family, a place where you truly matter. Because what they do for you, you will do the same for them. You've got their back, and they've got your back. It's a place where everybody can trust each other and helps each other for the perfect amount of safety, comfort, and respect that I think is important that someone should experience in their lives. That, for me, is community.